When people hear or see things that aren't there, it's called psychosis.
We've got a diagnosis of EPD, emotional personality disorder, but he does have the antisocial trait with him
and was being restrained.
The team might have to hear or see things that aren't there. It's called psychosis.
Introducing a mind-blowing psycho who left the institution, self-destructive and substance abusing, sniffing whiz and slitting risks I missed all my youth in. Solitary confinement, locked in seclusion, getting injected with their chemical solutions. Any future I had left got left in that room when 9 days in, the only source of amusement was dying in my mind, plotting retribution for all of the needles that they stick in me. How can I leave this place with any piece of dignity when they're medicating, restraining and they're stripping me after taking away each one of my liberties? And the ward's full of rapists. They say I act ruthlessly, but if I act my age they'd be abusing me. How am I meant to live and play a part in the community if I went in as a kid and left after puberty, and everybody on the out already forgot about me, and it damaged each fragment of my sanity? Without a family and no one looking out for me, I lost the plot and got cut off from normal morality. And I blame anybody who paid the taxes, cause in a way I figure they paid for that shit, thinking they were safe with me away and strapped in. But now that I'm out, the whole nation's at risk.
We've got a diagnosis, he does have the antisocial trait with him.
When people hear or see things that aren't
We've got a
there,
diagnosis,
called
he does have the
the
antisocial
team
trait
might
with
have
him.
to tranquilise him.
When you wake up feeling blurry in a padded room, you're violated by the way the nurse stares back at you, and the fact that you even slept has to do with whatever's in that needle that they stabbed in you. And then you panic, try guessing if it's night or morning, while you try to remember which side the door is. Doubting yourself, you're not even sure what sure is, cause you're powerless and you can't ignore it. Then you're escorted to the toilet while the nurse waits by, staring at you through a window right at waist height. And you try to urinate and find that it takes time, cause the glare from her eyes creates a kind of stage fright. So live that and get a glimpse at the life of me before you make assumptions about why I keep chatting about lashing out and acting violently and holding such a vendetta against society. Understand that I am completely serious when I say there's no way I'll survive out here, because that kind of life, the events I experienced, meant the free world for me felt like something to be weary of. So if you'd ever dared to take a step inside of this demented mind, up in this head of mine, what you'd find with me, and you never need to guess at why I like to often spend my time plotting genocide.
We've got a diagnosis, he does have the antisocial trait with him.
When people hear or see things that aren't
We've got a
there,
diagnosis,
called
he does have the
the
antisocial
team
trait
might
with
have
him.
to tranquilise him.
Finally, if they ever let you out of solitary, you're back on the unit, but you're still gonna be on a 15-minute observation policy, monitored by staff who pick and choose what they see. The day area feels like a massive waiting room, which is apt, cause that's exactly what the patients do. And it's sad if you add up all the wasted youth that waiting in that one room will take from you, cause that's the main place where you waste your life. Every single day, mate, from 8 till 5, you're just there watching all the other patients fight, or sat around discussing all their favourite crimes. You walk around in circles just to try and calm your mind, cause that's all there is to do in there for you to pass the time. Once you've done a few months in there, you start to find the person you went in as fell apart and died. For me, that's when I started plotting my revenge. I swore there'd be carnage if I got out again, already been forgotten by all my former friends. And my thoughts got more warped than they were before I went. I missed 3 summers and 2 of my birthdays. Learning time is something I'll never reverse, they made me more insane than I was in the first place. Maybe that explains why I'm acting berserk, eh?
We've got a diagnosis, he does have the antisocial trait with him.
When people hear or see things that aren't
We've got a
there,
diagnosis,
called
he does have the
the
antisocial
team
trait
might
with
have
him.
to tranquilise him.
We've got a diagnosis of EPD, emotional personality disorder, but he does have the antisocial
He
trait
had
with him.
got aggressive and was being restrained. The team might have to tranquilise him.